Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Hey, let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Trillium Brewing Company. I bet this is going to be a good one. This is their Turducken, Turducken, triple IPA, but technically not a class, Imperial, but they're telling you this is a big beer. This is a 10%er, guys. And this one comes to me by the way of my big beer brother, Greg. And he's not big. He's not a big fella at all, but he is a big friend of mine. And I appreciate all the beers that he does send down here to me. As a matter of fact, his whole family's got involved, and it is definitely appreciated, guys. Other than that, I mean, y'all wouldn't be seeing me right now. Anyway, this wraps up the beer mail package he sent me, and he says on this one, triple IPA from Trillium. Usually not a fan of these beers, as I found them too boozy, and a lot of people do. When you get to the 10% range, I mean, this is a drink at home beer, or have a designated driver beer. You don't want to be drinking beers of this magnitude and try to drive somewhere, guys. I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, duh. Wake up. You're not drinking like a day before yesterday, a 4.5%er. I mean, you could drink 2 of those and not have the alcohol in this. But again, please drink responsibly. That's where I'm going with that, and I'm going to leave it at that. 10%er, remember that. All right. And Trillium is up in Massachusetts. And actually, Untapped has the 2022 edition listed different from the other one. They do that a lot. You'll have, where they keep up with the different variations or years or batches. Beer Advocate puts them all together. It doesn't really matter what the ABV is different or not. It doesn't matter. But anyway, but this is a big 10%er, no commercial description there, and we give you what he has given us, and there's not a lot on that can, so the bottom of it says 11/14/22, and it goes into the glass. Greg, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate it. While I'm pouring this, Merry Christmas to Greg and your whole family and everybody watching this one, because I don't have another one to review tomorrow, so until I can get across town, this may be the last one for a day or so. Little over a finger of head on that one, and that is super thick looking. I mean, there is zero, none, not a zip of light coming through there. I mean, that's as thick as it gets right there. That is super pulpy. I mean, concentrate. And sometimes they can be boozy, guys, especially if you're a palate. Now, if you're used to drinking 5%, 6% beers, 10%er, you might get a little loopy on that, and I have been known to do the same. So, hopefully I won't get too inebriated before we get to the end. Looks good in the glass. Very nice looking beer. To the nose we go. Oh yeah. Man, that's intense. There's everything there, man. I mean, I'm just trying to differentiate. There's pine, grapefruit, oranges, peaches, mango, tangerine, apricots. I mean, it's everything. It's got it all. That smells absolutely fantastic. Maybe is this the best for last of the beer mouth packets? I don't know. They've all been outstanding to me. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is fantastic. That is absolutely delicious to me. Final beer of the evening for me. Wow, that is absolutely delicious. All the aromas on the nose. I'm getting those on the palate. That's very, very, very pleasant. And do I have to say I would buy this beer? Of course I would buy this beer. I would buy this beer all day long. And at 10%, I mean, even if it's twice as expensive, you only have to drink half as much. So, I mean, if the doctor tells you you can only have 2 beers a day, do you want 2 4.5%ers, or do you want 2 10%ers? I'm gonna go drink it. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it quite a while, over an hour. It's up to room temperature. Well, yeah, it's probably around 70 degrees or so. Big boys beer, very well made, super mouthfeel. All the tastes and aromas that you're looking for, from pineapple to oranges and mango. It's got it going on, guys. I mean, this is about as good as it gets. I mean, I'm super impressed with this. 10 years ago, this would probably been too boozy for my palate, and I understand that. I mean, why is the camera so low? I apologize for that. Looks like the camera's a little too low, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll set back a little further. Anyway, super tasty. Awesome beer. Get it if you can. It's worthy. Final chug. Absolutely delicious, guys. I mean, and I can give this a grade anywhere from 90 to 100. But me, liking these bigger Imperial versions of a New England style beer, or just about any beer, I do enjoy these a little more than I probably would have 10 years ago. And can appreciate them just a little bit more now too. So it is very, very tasty beer, guys. To me, I wasn't going to give it a 10, but I think I am. I was going to give it a 98, but if I give it a 98, I'm just insulting the beer. I think it's about as good as it can be done. So there's no reason. It's got a canned on date on it. It's got an ABV on it. It's a 10%er. It's done super well. It's not super bitter like yesterday's beer was. I mean, I could drink this beer a lot easier. It's a lot smoother, even though it's heavier and more maltier and a tastier mouthfeel to me, honestly, than the one we had from Devil's Backbone yesterday. It was just way too bitter for me, and it was only a 9.1%er. So that much difference to me. I mean, this is smoother and easier to drink to me, being 10 and less IBUs than that 9.1 was with bigger IBUs. Hope that makes sense. I like the smoother, easier, lower IBU beers now, where my palate is right now. So you may not, and it is what it is. So with that being said, if you've had Turducken 2022, let me know what you think. I think it's pretty damn tasty, Greg. Thanks a bunch, my brother. I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.